Welcome back to my real estate podcast with David Liberator. I'm your host, and today we're diving into something really exciting, the St. Regis Longboat Key Resort condo development. David, thanks so much for being here. This is a property that's been getting a lot of buzz, and I think a lot of people are curious about what makes it special. So what's the deal with St. Regis Longboat Key?
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm really excited to talk about this. St. Regis Longboat Key is honestly one of the most significant luxury residential developments we've seen in the Sarasota area in years. It's not just another condo, it's a full resort-style community with world-class amenities and a location that's just unbeatable.
Okay, so when you say resort style, what does that actually mean for someone buying there? Like, what are they getting beyond just a unit?
Great question. So you're getting access to 5-star resort amenities. We're talking fine dining restaurants, a world-class spa, a championship golf course, beach access, multiple pools, and concierge services. It's basically like owning a piece of a luxury resort while also having it as your primary residence or investment property. The St. Regis brand brings that level of service you'd expect at a high-end hotel, but it's your home.
No kidding. So you're telling me owners can just walk downstairs and have access to fine dining whenever they want? That's pretty incredible. What about the location itself? Why Longboat Key specifically?
Longboat Key is one of the most exclusive and sought-after addresses on Florida's Gulf Coast. You've got pristine white sand beaches, incredible water views, and it's close enough to Sarasota for culture and dining, but far enough away to feel like a true escape. The island has limited development, which means your property is in a protected, exclusive area. That scarcity is huge for long-term value.
So you're saying the limited development actually works in the owner's favor? That's smart. You're not going to have a bunch of new construction popping up next to you in 5 years.
Exactly right. Longboat Key has strict zoning regulations, so there's only so much that can be built. That means the St. Regis development is really a once-in-a-generation opportunity. When you buy here, you're buying into an address that's going to remain exclusive and desirable for decades.
That makes total sense. So for someone who's thinking about buying, whether it's their personal home or as an investment, what should they really be looking at? What are the key things buyers need to know?
The big things are, first, understand the amenities package and how that affects your lifestyle and the property's value. Second, look at the floor plans and views. Waterfront units are premium for a reason. Third, consider the investment potential. These properties in exclusive locations tend to appreciate well. And fourth, understand the HOA structure and what's included. The St. Regis handles a lot of the operational stuff, so your life is actually easier.
I love that you mentioned the investment angle, because I think a lot of people wonder, is this a place where I'm just spending money? Or is this something that's actually going to hold value or appreciate? What's the outlook there?
Luxury waterfront real estate, especially in a place like Longboat Key with limited supply, has historically been a solid investment. You've got wealthy buyers who want these properties, you've got international appeal, and you've got a brand, St. Regis, that's synonymous with luxury. That all translates to strong demand and price stability, even in uncertain markets.
Okay, so last question, and I think this is what everyone really wants to know. Who is the right buyer for St. Regis Longboat Key? Is this for someone looking for a vacation home, a primary residence, or an investor, or all of the above?
Honestly, it works for all three. You could be a primary residence buyer who wants luxury and convenience. You could be someone with a second home who wants resort amenities built in. Or you could be an investor looking at the rental potential. St. Regis properties do really well in the short-term rental market because of the brand and the amenities. The flexibility is part of what makes it so attractive.
That's really helpful, David. I think people get a much clearer picture now of what St. Regis Longboat Key actually is and why it's such a big deal in the luxury market. Thanks so much for breaking this down for us. It's been super informative.
Thanks for having me. I love talking about this project because it's really special. If anyone wants to learn more or explore what's available, they should definitely reach out. This is the kind of opportunity that doesn't come around very often.